Hi, this is Irooze, founder of the Divorce by Rose community app. I'm super pleased to be presenting to you this course created by Pushpinder Singh, who is our fellow member on Divorce by Rose, who is a spiritual coach. And his course is called Why and How to Divorce, a Spiritual and Psychological Perspective Overview. Now, in this course, Pushpinder, who is from India, opens up our horizons to look at things differently. So Pushpinder is actually not pro-divorce, he is pro-marriage, which is okay because in the Divorce by Rose app, we always say we're not pro-marriage and we're not pro-divorce either. We are pro-helping you, to provide you with the information and the tools and the strategies that you need to help you make a logical decision. So if you're staying stuck in the mode of somebody wants a divorce, whether me or my spouse, and one of us is not comfortable with the idea, and we're really strong on the fact or the tradition of marriage, this is a great course to take. This is going to open up your horizons and open up your ways of thinking and plant new seeds of thought that you might not have thought about before. Before you make an irrational or emotional decision to divorce, it's very important that you think outside of the box, that you get as much information as possible to make sure that you're making the right decision. So if you stay tuned, in this next clip, you're going to have access to Pushpinder, who's going to share more about himself and more about his course and what it is that he is offering in this amazing content-filled course. So stay tuned, and at the end, we're going to show you exactly how to get access to this course. Thank you.
Hello, Namaskar and Sat Sri Akal to the viewer who is watching this video right now. My name is Pushpinder Singh, and this video is actually an introduction video which is related to the course which has been integrated into the Divorce by Rose community app. I am one of the coach in this particular app, and my name is Pushpinder Singh. I have given my introduction completely in the previous video. Now, the name of this particular course is Why and How to Avoid Divorce. In this particular course, lots of information regarding how and why to avoid divorce have been given. The different topics which have been integrated into this particular course is what role do emotions play in your marriage and in your life. In this particular video, it has been explained that what role do emotions play in any kind of action the human body commits. I usually say this in my rooms or in my webinars that emotions are always primary and actions are always secondary. Whatever action a human body commits, it's actually the emotions going on and on and on in the background. So there are lots of reasons which have been shared in that particular video. Next video is about psychological and emotional effects on innocent children and their future due to the separation which happens in between their parents. In this video, lots of psychological development which a child has while the parents are going through divorce and after they are divorced, what kind of psychological effects and what kind of psychological development develops within a child on the basis of these 5 senses have been shared in that particular video. The next video is the culprit thought behind divorce. Does the problem exist within your marriage or within you? That is the topic of the next video. In that, the main culprit thought process, which is a creation of emotion and memory. Normally, thoughts are a consequence of this adjoinment. When emotions get adjoined to memory, that's when thoughts are born. So what is the main culprit thought process which pushes a human being for any kind of conflict? which is happening within the world, including the conflict in between a husband and wife. That has been shared in this particular video and completely been explained. Now the next video is on spirituality in marriage. It has been shared that how your spouse is actually a doorway towards liberation. This will be a very, very new perspective, because in this particular video, sex, known as Kama Sutra, has been adjoined to spirituality. In fact, if sex gets adjoined to spirituality, this process itself is known as Kama Sutra, because sex is the most powerful tool to relax down the mind, and without relaxation of mind, awakening of mind does not happen. This particular adjoinment of relaxation and awakening of mind, sex and meditation itself is known as Kama Sutra. This has been explained in a lot detail. Next video is physical separation as a consequence of mental separation, happening since years. In this particular video, on the level of psychology, why and how do the mindsets get separated in between a husband and a wife, and the consequence of this mental separation leads to physical separation, which is known as divorce. That has been explained completely. What kind of psychological, emotional, and on the level of thoughts and memory, what goes on within the mind, that has been explained. Now I think this will be very new perspective to the viewer. And the next video is on the subject, how does one know that she still loves the spouse even after separation? Now in this video, different kind of emotions and different kind of thought process which develops, due to which a person literally keeps on fighting with his own self to forgive the spouse. This usually happens after divorce. If you pay attention, normally after divorce or after separation, a certain kind of hatred develops between both the husband and the wife. What is the psychological, emotional and memory, on the level of memory, what is the reasoning behind it, that has been explained in this particular video. So this is Pushpinder Singh from Saman Meditation. Thank you for watching this video. Namaskar and Sat Sri Akal.
If you're a parent and you're either contemplating divorce or newly separated, and you're wondering, should I stay or should I go? We are here to help you find the answers you're looking for. At Divorce by Rose, we are not pro-marriage and we're not pro-divorce either. We are a select group of coaches, experts, and professionals from various industries who are here to help you replace your emotional decisions with logical and methodical decisions. With our guidance, direction, support, and most of all, our personal and professional wisdom, you will be 10 steps ahead. Whether you decide to stay married or get divorced, we will help you find your answers and your path towards your new beginning. Where else can you get 24/7 access to divorce professionals? When you join us, you will also have the opportunity to chat with like-minded parents from around the world and have access to our bite-sized courses exclusively available on Divorce by Rose. And remember, when you become a member, you can remain completely anonymous. When you register, all you need to do is use a fake first name and last name, and now you can feel comfortable and secure knowing that no one can recognize you, not even your mother-in-law or soon-to-be mother-outlaw, who now won't start a gossip column on something you wrote publicly. You're one click away from not being alone and preventing yourself from ending up broke and broken. Send us a DM once you're inside. Until then, wishing you a day that matters.